Negative. According to my knowledge tree, I don't know shit.
I dig it. Zero, you said you had Shadow Community?
And Shadow Community. Yep.
You can go ahead and try to roll Shadow Community.
Ooh, hell yes.
Jeez, who do you think you are, me?
Nice. Good roll.
When he says Ram, weirdly enough, because you haven't been in the running game very long either, you're coming up on 3 months as a Shadowrunner, and but you have heard of Ram. You can't exactly recall where you heard it, but you have heard of Ram as a fixer that is still active heavily in Chicago. As of about a week ago, he was still heavily being a fixer.
Familiar. It's like, I say the red and see if I can. Maybe we can hit up a local shadow. No, is it safe for us to hit out at this point, or should we keep our heads low?
I mean, as of right now, it has officially only been like 45 minutes since you guys walked in the door. We were doing all of this in the first day still.
Yeah, I'm still needing those Band-Aid and cookies.
Yeah, while those cookies are cooking,
you hear your mom coming from the other room.
Who's extremely sweet.
I'm cooking him!
They'll be ready in a minute!
That was too good.
Thanks.
Yeah, why don't we... you think you've heard of this person before, though, right? That's the idea that I'm getting.
That sounds familiar.
So yeah, here's the reality of the situation. We are wanted by a very powerful group, and the situation after we killed those two people / orcs. I don't remember the races of both of them, but
I'm so proud of them. They were orcs.
in the pasta joint, this situation has gone from delicate to like it has shifted from Red's territory into like Torg and Azrael's territory, where when we find this person, we need to get some information out of them quickly.
And Tor can do that, but he needs Band-Aids.
Yeah, let's rest for a while. I might put a few feelers out to the crime fighting community to.
Which money do I have?
I don't have a contact from Chicago, to be frank, but if I could put some feelers out around what is going on and if they know who Ram is, I would like to do that.
All up in that area.
So you say you do not have any contacts in that area?
No, and I think that was it. The way you said it is I've been in Seattle for 5 years and kind of created a network there, and my network here is just kind of dwindled.
I mean, the best you could do, is go to your friendly neighborhood police station.
I killed a man in the streets.
Yeah, they probably didn't really like that much.
I killed him dead.
Yeah, you killed him dead real good.
Okay. I want to change my appearance.
Okay. Describe what you look like now as you just shift in front of him.
I just imagine
Describe what
he
happens.
bathroom, he looks at the mirror, he's like, no.
No, this fucking guy. This isn't gonna work for me anymore.
So yeah, go ahead and describe. Are you changing? Like, are you shifting in front of them? Or are you going to go to? Are you going to leave and come back?
I'm gonna leave and come back.
Okay.
But it takes a while to change. So like, I find a private place in my former home.
You actually go to your old bedroom that hasn't really changed much. They seem to not be able to let go of the idea that you ever left. Even though you were a grown adult, they still kept it just for a place for you to crash at.
So there's like, the posters would be like police, like Magnum, like whatever the equivalent of Magnum PI of this era is posters of police persons and their personas in modern
Are they in
television.
speedos? Don't lie to me.
Not quite. I mean, back when he was at because how old are you, Red?
The '80s were a crazy time.
I am old. I don't remember. Let me see.
Woman, this is make believe.
32. So I'm
32.
Not
So
as old as I thought I made myself.
no, so it was about 15 years ago when you know were still in school and living there. So it was only like 20, 35 when you were living with your parents. So,
So I'm gonna change my appearance into kind of a lower class citizen that would be
Is
would
this like
presumably live in
part of-
Chicago.
Part of us that were talking.
no, he left, and you passed about 3-4 hours not seeing Red.
However, when I leave, you probably would catch me, and it would be kind of weird that this random person just left Red's room.
Yeah.
Intruder!
Is this transformation pretty freaky ass looking? Because I would love to go watch the transformation. I just imagine you're just like melting skin off, and you're like,
Throw up when you see him doing it.
Exactly. What are you using to shift your ability? What's that called?
I gotta remember what it's called.
False face.
Oh, false face.
I have false face. I can change the tone of my skin, and I can change the color and length of my hair as well.
Well, isn't that just super dope? So he walks out. You keep your hair and everything the same, or are you changing how that looks as well?
I would probably make the hair longer
Mhm.
because I want to be. I want to look kind of like a homeless person. And basically, what I'm going to do is I would like to be a homeless person that's going to report a crime to the local police station and see if I can
I wanna be a hobo.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
gather any information from.
the cops' #1 crime reporters, hobos.
Myself into a murder hobo.
Yeah. It's the first step.
Y'all are
First
right. That's kind of what I'm going for.
first step, turn into hobo. Second step, murder. Third step, profit.
Hobo with a shotgun.
Yep. So your transformation is successful. Goes to go ahead and say for this, if you want to look up Red, the actual time length that it does take for this transformation to happen, I'm actually going to say it takes a significant amount of time, and have it roll over to the next day, where Torg and Azrael, go ahead and roll your body times 2 to see how much healing you get for the night's rest.
Oh my god.
And each night of rest you get 1 point of edge back. So anyone who has spent edge, you now get +2 edge back to your pool.
Mommy, don't fail me now. I'm seeing a lot of 2s here. Okay, that works.
Hey, you get 3 boxes. Azrael, you get 4.
I only get 3 back.
Yep.
I'm down to -2, boys.
Oh. I'm down to just 2 boxes.
Like you're only missing 2.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Tori and Azrael, you wake up and you now have. Wow. You now have a plate of cookies.
Hey!
As you guys
Do I
wake
get more
up.
boxes? I feel like I should get more boxes.
Roll your body.
Holy shit, these are fucking magical ass cookies.
It's sticking out of it.
Can they go away again? Just straight body?
Yep, just your body.
Damn.
You do not get any health back. Sorry.
Those are some shitty ass cookies. Just saying.
Mom doesn't love me.
Azrael, you get 1 box from the cookies.
Yes. These are the best cookies ever.
Just because
Hey.
they're not they're not made of human.
Just think about this. The next thing you ate that wasn't human was a cookie.
I'm eating it, and then I'm like, I stop, and I'm like, is there people in this?
She gives you a very, very weird look.
She's like, that's the only way it
the
heals.
fuck? You see a small little fingernail at the end of it.
Yeah. Azrael stands up and just slaughters him on it.
He would. Red, are you there or did you disappear? He's here.
I'm here.
Zero, do you go with Red to the police station after his transformation? Or do you go with the stranger that walks out of Red's bedroom?
Yeah, the walk of shame.
Yeah, dude.
He's into some dirty shit.
No? Okay. Red, you begin to head to the police station. Go ahead and roll a perception check on your way there. Perception test, excuse me. Dude, you're on fire. You do see a very, very similar or familiar looking black SUV. Probably about halfway there, like down the street, a couple blocks over, you see a very familiar SUV sort of slowly driving. And it looks like it's doing a patrol, like it's looking for people.
Okay, so it's not following me, but it's doing.
No, yeah, it looks like it's doing a patrol around the area.
Okay, cool.
As you arrive at the police station, you do see an open sight, not even hidden. You do see two turrets that are on each side of the inner side of the police station. And you do see a couple of orcs and a couple of trolls walking around in police uniforms. From being from Chicago, you did know that most of the force was usually the bigger races. One of them more hardy and able to break down doors easier or run faster type things. Everyone is usually pretty well built. So it's sort of weird being in a police station in Chicago again. But you walk inside.
Yeah, I just want to go up to whoever is in front of me. Like, I don't know what this is.
I mean, there's a reception area you can walk up to, like a desk. But there's multiple police officers walking in and out. You see probably about 4 or 5 police officers walking around.
Yeah, I want to go to the receptionist.
Mhm.
Say, I witnessed a murder. So it's been, how many days has it been?
It has been 2 days since the murder in the street.
I want to say I think I witnessed a murder 2 days ago. To the receptionist, that's all I say.
2 days ago, what did the person look like? And she doesn't look up at you. She's just writing, which is surprising that they're still writing, but she's actually writing something.
Yeah, it's Chicago.
I want to describe the brothers,
Mhm.
and then also judge her intentions because I'm suspicious that maybe she's kind of double dipping and working for the mob and the police station.
Go ahead and roll a judge intentions. As you begin to describe the brother, you see her pen stop, and then begin to go again. And she, for the first time after you finish your description, she actually looks up at you, and sort of gives you a once over. What's your name? I just want to make sure that we have this for our records.
Go by Frank. And to describe what I look like, I long-haired, wearing a Levi jacket with gloves that are kind of, the fingers are cut off of them. I look extremely poor, long white or silver hair, kind of an older, almost homeless person.
So I just want to get this right. You look like Frank from Shameless right now. Is that what I'm getting at?
Yes, exactly. That's the person I based this entire character off.
Beautiful. That's why I just wanted to make sure. So she sort of, all right, I'll make sure to let someone know. Thank you for your concern. I appreciate that. She's like, I'm so sorry. Do you have a? You probably don't because you're you. But do you have a comm link by any chance, or that I can take your phone number for contacting?
I'm gonna say no, and to preface this, I would have left anything cred sticks, anything that would have given me away. Cred sticks, comlink, like guns,
Sure.
everything. I would have left it in like a desk drawer in my childhood home or something.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your deception or bluff, whatever it's called. Not bluff. That's gonna put a con. There we go. That's the word. Thank you, Azrael. I tried so hard.
That was close.
Yeah, she said, of course. Thank you. I appreciate it. And she sort of like flags down one of the trolls to walk over. Do you just turn and leave, or you stay?
I turned to her. I'm like, is there a detective or anyone you want me to give the details to?
Yes, actually. And this large female troll walks up to you. Hello, my name's Margaret. What can I help you two with? The lady behind the reception says, this man witnessed a murder 2 days ago, and the brothers, Orc and Major, and the police officer sort of perks a little bit. Please come with me. I would love to discuss the details of what you saw.
When she perks, do I think that, and when I'm in this situation, I'm wondering if any of the police officers here have ties to the mob. Do I think that that's what that perk up meant?
You can go ahead and roll judge intentions for me. Would you like to edge, or would you like to keep your one success?
No, we will keep that one.
Okay. It's hard to read. It sort of comes off that she's also, you've seen this amount of spunk in someone before, as if they just got onto the force. So it's hard to tell if they're just excited or if what you said really interests them beyond work.
Okay. When she's like asking me questions, I kind of want to describe what. Like, I want to describe the scene after we had murdered everybody.
Okay. That was mighty brave of you to be able to witness that. I'm surprised you didn't run off like most people do in this shithole of a town. What is there anything I can do for you, or do you feel safe? Do you feel fine, or?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that anyone saw me, so I think I'll be okay. But thank you for your time, and I want to try and talk to the receptionist on my way out because I have a feeling that she's gonna inform on the mob as opposed to this.
As you exit the interview room, you do notice that she is currently on the phone.
I want to ask. Can I try and listen in on what she's saying?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a
Eavesdrop?
perception with a -2.
You said perception -2.
That's correct. If you have any bonuses for listening, then you can add those bonuses as well.
Visual, unfortunately.
Okay.
Oh,
Hot.
roll, though.
Dat Boldo. Spicy. You are actually able to hear almost perfectly. It is loud. People are talking, but you are able to like take a moment and just sort of, as you're walking casually towards her, focus in on the conversation. Just brief parts you hear. Yeah, we have someone who. I mean, I don't know if he's connected, but he at least saw what those runners may have looked like. I mean, I could bring him in for questioning if you like. He's still here talking with the chief. Oh, hold on, he's on his way over. And she like clips and hangs up.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna go for this. I want to know what her name is.
Okay.
And then get the fuck out, so I can get back to my friends and my weapons.
You see she has a badge on.
Your friends are your.
She does have a badge on. It just says Sergeant Felix. You can go and ask if you would. You can go ask for her first name if you would like.
Like she's gonna tell a fucking hobo.
But you do see a badge that says Sergeant Felix.
Felix that works at the police department as a receptionist seems like enough information to me. I'm just gonna say, thanks, Sergeant Felix, and then walk the fuck out.
As you head out, she actually, would you let me take you home. Let me take you to your place. And she sort of stands up and walks around.
Oh, I can't talk. I forgot that's metagaming.
Yeah, dude.
You know what? That would be great, but my wife isn't expecting me for some time. Do you mind if I borrow your comm link to communicate with her?
Your
roll negotiation or con, whichever you're trying to do.
You said negotiation or what?
Or con.
Because my con is really high. I'd love to roll con.
If you want to if you're trying to con her, then absolutely go ahead and con.
All right, let's roll some con.
Dude, con her so good. Dude, you just con the shit out of her. Hold on, let's check. Since she doesn't have con, and which I think is weird, you have to have con to be able to see a lie. So like you defend with con plus charisma, which is what you use for con. So that's gonna be a solid impossible. She's like, yeah, I guess, yeah. And she hands over her comm link, types in a comment or a phone, a thing on it, and slides a couple things off to the left, and then hands it to you.
Okay, I'm gonna message the group, like, this is Red. I'm bringing someone of interest back to my parents' house. Be ready to bring them inside, possibly forcibly.
I perk up and get real excited.
You all receive that text message.
Chat will be in the stream chat. Or my reply will be in the Steam chat.
What?
Go ahead and whisper me your reply.
For you?
Or, I mean, either that or put it into the actual Roll20 chat. We don't need to bog down chat with in-game chat type thing. You guys all... Red, sorry, you have a phone and you just sent the text.
Yeah, I just want to make sure, like, I'll get in the car with this person under the assumption that once I give them my parents' address and get to my parents' house, my friends are gonna fucking kidnap her, to be straight.
You
I think it's funny.
get back into you get into her squad car and begin to head over there. The rest of you guys, what would you like to do in preparation for this?
Does she know she's staying with her parents? Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be able to smash. She knows you're staying with your parents.
More like smash and grab, dude.
I say she does not, but she's probably into it.
Are you just continuing to hold on to her phone the entire way as you drive?
Yeah, either I mean, I would definitely try to make sure that she has no way of seeing what the fuck I sent, right? But
Yeah, why did you also give her our contact information?
So you sent a text
I don't
message.
have a comm link with me.
You
I
sent.
don't have anything
Why?
with me
You.
because I'm homeless.
So you send the text message and you go ahead and delete the message afterwards. As you get ready to hand it over, you get a reply from that number from 0 with that response. Do you just delete that as well?
If I have the time, yeah.
Yeah. You saw it in your hand. You like text it back. You delete it.
I also giggle. It's funny.
She looks at you really weird after you delete the messages and hand it back over. You guys go ahead and go to begin to drive to the location Torg, Zero, and Azrael. What are you doing as you are prepping? You have about 15 minutes.
I'm sharpening my weapon and talking through it in the corner.
LMG mounted and ready to go.
So, are you guys standing outside? You guys standing inside?
No.
I'm just standing wherever I was sleeping. That's where I'm just like.
So you're standing in the middle of the living room.
I text you that I'm bringing someone you need to kidnap, and you just stand up.
He's like, I am ready.
I'm sharpening my weapon and talking to the cloud. That's what I'm
You're
doing.
killing me.
Not yet, they're not.
Wait,
Pretty fucking soon.
what time
If
of
she
day?
reads who did,
Uh,
then yeah, probably fucking dead.
Did you delete my selfie?
No, he's handed the text message over. He doesn't know there was a selfie sent.
If she picks up her phone, I'm probably gonna die. Thank you.
What time of day is
It's about 11 a.m.
11 a.m.? Okay. Bright outside.
Yeah, dude, it's bright outside. But it is overcast, so it is a little darker. But you can still see it's just cloudy.
I mean, are we just going outside and just standing outside waiting?
No.
Pounding our fists together?
I like it.
I'm gonna wait in the bathroom like a real hitman.
Okay, you're in the bathroom. Are you hiding in like the in the shower with the behind the curtains? Have it pulled shut.
Combat knife, ready to just go.
Yes. Go ahead and roll stealth for me.
Or it comes with its own side effects.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
dude.
Roll what? You logged.
Stealth,
Am I rolling?
sneak,
What am I doing?
stealth, being sneaky, hiding in the bathroom.
Sneaking?
I got to roll for that.
Yes, you do.
What? I'm just
Depends on
standing.
how loud you breathe.
Did you see the bathroom?
Somebody's. What am I rolling?
Stealth.
Sneaking.
I don't
Sneak.
have a creeper. I don't have a creeper per skill.
If
No, I'm sneaking.
if you don't have sneaking, then it's just what is Dex -1,
Agility.
Agile -1.
Fuck. I fell into the tub.
You're just so excited to get in the tub and hide behind the tub.
All right.
Are you okay up there?
You are
Try again. She's not here yet, right?
no. I mean, you're fine. You're standing in the tub. You're fine.
Hey, I might need you to kidnap someone, and I'm just picturing like fucking Scooby-Doo and people freaking out, like, oh my gosh.
Pork Scoop, we gotta hide! Roll. Like, get in the shower!
Dude, you're fucking. Your Shaggy's too good.
Dude, it's impressive. I'm gonna have to run a Scooby-Doo RPG just so you can use that efficiently.
You're gonna create a whole RPG.
I call Scooby.
If it doesn't already exist, I can do that. Hey, no one asked you. You're about to.
There's Scooby right there.
Scooby-Doo is here.
That couldn't have been well timed.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo's on command. You
I would try to hide somewhere, but I don't know what. Closet, I guess?
yeah, I mean there's a entry closet. There's an entry closet right next to the front door.
Is anyone else questioning why we're dropping a homeless man off at his parents' house?
We, okay, go ahead and roll a sneak check for me, Hasbro.
As I walk downstairs with a giant sword on
Yeah,
my
this
neck.
giant ass claymore.
Alright, here goes nothing.
I'm gonna pop out with the LMG and scream, "Happy birthday!" Wait, wrong surprise.
2. Okay, nice, impressive, dude. 0. What are you doing? As you see, everyone just sort of split.
Game Boy.
Yeah, dude.
No.
I want to know what mom and dad think of this.
Yeah, they just see me go into a closet.
It's
Mom
fine.
comes in to pee and she's like, "Can you leave?" No.
We're about to
It's like a
kill
neighborhood
someone.
outside, like several houses. Or...
I wouldn't say it's like a neighborhood, but it is like a grouping of housings. Like it's not like, you know,
sidewalks out.
yeah, no, there's no sidewalks. It's just like literally just a bunch of streets that are just houses sitting probably. So if you think about like a regular neighborhood, there's probably like a house length in between each house.
So in the boonies?
I mean, a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
A bench or anything like close by, like across the street or.
No, but while you're outside, you do. I mean, it's not like a pretty part of Chicago, so I mean, you do hear a couple gunshots.
Josh, I changed my mind. I'm getting out of the tub.
Okay, as you get out of the tub, I need you to roll agility plus.
How fucking large is this tub?
I mean, it's a decent sized
Hey,
tub.
what am I rolling now, Josh? Come on.
Just a body plus agility, man. That's all I need you to roll.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
Just make sure you don't like glitch and like bust your ass trying to get out of this tub. That's all I'm asking for, dude.
Bam.
I'm so proud of you. You officially get out of that tub. You put one foot over the tub,
Stab.
and you're out. You're
All right.
Where are you going?
When the front door opens,
Mm-hmm.
I'm behind that door.
Okay.
So like, door opens like this, right?
Right.
I'm here.
Okay.
She steps in. I go, boop, kick the door. No way out, bitch.
I like it.
And that's when I'll jump out of the closet.
I'm not gay. Wait, what?
Whoa, that's a different game.
Well, he's coming out the closet.
Okay. 0. Go ahead and roll a perception check. Perception check.
Perception check.
Yep, perception check. Nice. Nice. These are some thick doors, dude.
You got some oak doors in here.
So,
Sure, you don't want to like peek out a window. Just gonna listen for a door.
Red, as you guys get close to your house, you can actually like you turn onto the street. You can see it down the way. You're probably about half a block from your house. You do see that she pulls a gun and sort of puts it next to you, aimed at you. She's like, "What kind of homeless person am I taking to a house?"
That's what
Yeah.
I fucking.
You know, that fucking checks out. I check it out. I say, this is where I panicked when you told me that you wanted to take me home. This is where my daughter lives. Sometimes she allows me to crash with her. I'm sure that if you come in with me, you can actually verify this entire story.
Roll a con.
Roll con.
With a -2.
Walk in the house, see some old lady. She's like, "Daughter, what the fuck?" This lady's like in her 50s.
Oh no!
My cover's blown.
You didn't. So you just failed. You didn't crit glitch.
I have some edge.
Would
that
you
I
like?
could use
Would
here.
you like to edge that?
Yeah. Do I just re-roll all 10?
Yeah, you get to reroll all 10 because you suck.
Yeah. Okay, we'll take that.
Okay.
Whew.
That was close, guys. That was close. Make sure to mark that for that point of edge.
Yeah, let me mark that off. That was close.
You should have just been like, "My mom's house."
My mom's house.
Did I say
You wanna meet
sister?
her?
Did I say sister or daughter? I meant mom. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't have had to use any edge if my compatriots had realized that maybe we had to kidnap this person.
You gotta get her in the house, motherfucker.
Okay, I'm trying so hard.
She.
Not to any degree of
as fuck.
Just jump out the car.
Okay.
Tuck and roll.
Tuck and roll.
Just sprint for the door.
She does
Alright.
stop the car.
She stops before the house.
Yeah, she stops for the house. Now.
I look at her like, your move. Like, I don't have any power in this situation.
It's like, I just want to go to bed, motherfucker. I mean, you want to come with me?
Yeah, if you're gonna kill me, you're gonna kill me at choice here. I didn't bring a weapon, so.
Just use your karate skill.
Yeah,
action.
dude. Just punch her right in the mouth. Pow, right in the kisser.
Just call her bluff. Just get out and be like, what you gonna do, bitch?
You, tell me what you know and what you really know.
I told Detective Troll
Fucking racist.
exactly what I knew. Why do you need to know?
I didn't have the chance to read that report yet, but I just want to make sure that we have the record straight.
We do not have the record straight because you now have a gun pointed at me, and I thought that you were a person who was trying to take me to my daughter's house so that I could spend a night in a bed for a change.
She sort of backs off a little bit. Still has the gun aimed at you, but slowly begins to roll the car forward.
Slowly begins to.
Roll the car forward. I'm sorry.
She's moving.
Yeah, she sort of has it slowly moving. It's probably going no faster than 5 miles per hour. Just letting you know.
That you're gonna kill me? Is that what you're just letting me know?
No, I wouldn't tell you that if I was going to do that.
You've got a gun pointed at me. I don't know what to feel.
She does holster her gun. Parks outside. Go inside. Enjoy your rest.
Okay. This might be the worst strategy. I told my compatriots that I may need to remove them by force, and they are not outside.
Yeah, no, you go ahead and roll a perception check for me while you pull up to outside your house.
Is this visual?
Yes, it is visual.
I want to roll a perception check too.
Okay. Red, you see no one outside waiting in position to pick up.
I'm gonna trust him. I'm gonna stall in this car with a gun pointed at me.
Well, she doesn't have a gun pointed at it. She holstered it.
Can I roll
See
perception check, Josh?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll perception. What are you trying to see or hear?
Just whatever's going on, as much as I can outside. I'm just kind of like, I'm assuming I'm next to a window.
If you're sitting behind the door, there's not because it opens up to a wall.
Yeah, like them.
I mean,
like,
you could go
there's a
around the
door here.
others.
Is there like a little side window? You know, like whenever a package comes, you can like peek your head out the little side.
Yeah,
window?
it's on the other side of the door. So like the way the door opens, if you open it up, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong way. If you open up this way, it's
I'm just gonna
on
peek
the
through
other
that
side.
little window.
Okay, and you rolled a 2. You see a cop car sitting outside.
And no one's getting out. Do I see the cars running?
I mean, it's stopped. It looks like it's parked. You can't tell if it's running or not. But you see Red and a police officer just sort of sitting there talking.
Guys.
Azrael's getting antsy, so I'm gonna roll my composure.
Oh god, this is where the whole thing goes south. Yep.
So 1.
Guys, how do you think he's gonna get her inside?
Nothing happens.
Azra.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. Like, really think about it.
Maybe
like-
he could like invite her in for some tea.
What cop is gonna do that with a hobo?
You all saw me when I left. You saw what I looked like.
I don't know. Maybe she's into that.
I don't know.
Maybe she's in.
I mean, I could go around and try to like sneak up to the car.
Guys, I got an idea.
Oh,
What?
You ready?
I'm
Are
ready.
you ready?
I'm ready. And this is from the closet. I haven't opened the door or anything. I'm
Just talking you through the closet.
Fire two rounds into the ground.
In the house.
Just at the ground. With my pistol.
Do I hear that shit?
You do hear 2 loud bullet shots.
Actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Actually, guys, I think I fucked up.
You shot 2 bullets into the ground.
Wait.
could be genius. This could
Wait.
Let it play out.
We're all good. There's no suppressor. I got real worried. Just got a quiet gun. We're all good. There's no suppressor. We're all good.
You heard it, no one else.
Azrael
No, it's
and
good.
Zero, you hear 2 loud bullets being fired into the ground. Red, you hear bullets going off inside the house.
I jump out of the closet.
There's no one there. There's just 2 bullet holes in the ground.
I say, did you hear that?
She reaches for the radio. Hey, we got code 33, code 33. And she, like, throws the radio down and begins to run towards the house.
I'm on board. I'm like, oh my god, they found us out. They found my daughter. This is what I was worried about. I'm like, this is why I brought you here.
Also,
Zero.
Red, you're also not sure. It could have been the Mafia found you guys.
Yeah, no. It might fucking be true that they are murdering everybody in this house right now.
I look at Red and I tell him, go fucking start the car. Or Zero. Sorry, not Red. Zero.
You,
the room we stayed in, we're sleeping in, like just kind of waiting for.
yeah. So you hear from inside.
Shots, and we open the door and we're like, what the? Who did that?
And I'm just looking at him screaming, start the car! Start the car! I look at Astro, tell him to get the fuck back in the closet.
I just kind of fall backwards into it.
Okay, you go ahead and get back into the closet. Zero, are you going to make it sprites, or what are you going to do?
I'll compile a machine sprite.
Okay, go ahead and roll your compiling. You hear coming from the door. Please open up!
Is this person knocking?
Yeah, she's like banging on the door.
I try and is it fucking open?
Yeah, you open the door. Do you go in first, Red?
Yeah. I'm like, what was that noise?
Let him go first.
Red, you walk in. You hear the cop from the outside just waiting. Hey, you shouldn't go in there. There's someone shooting in here. You shouldn't go in there. Looking down, you do see 2 bullets.
I turn back to her and I grab her and this is my daughter we're talking about. And I like, go in.
Go ahead and roll strength plus body for me.
Me?
Mm-hmm. As you try to grab her and pull her in. Okay. Sorry, that was for something else. Zero, you do not get any successes. I need you to resist 5. And you do. So you don't take any stun, but you don't have a machine sprite. This is to... you grab and pull onto her, but she, like, doesn't really move anywhere, and she's, like, trying to break out of your arms right now. What are you doing? Get off!
I let go and I say, come on, we gotta help out.
And she draws her weapon, and sort of just does a kick towards you, try to kick you off. You don't have any armor on you, correct?
No, because I put on
Go ahead and try to dodge, which is just going to be reaction plus intuition.
Meanwhile, Torg's just right behind the door.
Literally just like that. Your kid's real confused, JJ. He like looked into your room, like, what the fuck? Like, we play hide and seek, son? Are we doing this right now? I'm ready.
I'm trying to kill a woman.
It's been funny. Your kid's like, Mom, don't go in there. Ooh. You see the kit coming for you. You sort of like grab it and like put it down real quick. But she does make you go backwards just a couple meters as she steps in with the gun pointed right at you.
I look around, confused, and like I'm looking for my sister. Like, sis, where are you?
What?
Roll.
Sorry.
Roll. Nope, you said it. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
I fucked that one up.
Josh, as a quick little thing, like I can hear them talking. Like how?
She's like literally on the other side of the door from you. She's not fully in yet, but like if you would shut the door, you would hit her with it.
Okay.
How far away is the closet from this?
So the closet from you is probably about JJ front to his chair.
Holy fuck! This house is tiny.
No, that's just from the closet to the front door. That Azrael's hiding. It's a cloak closet that you walk in.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what happens here. I'm just waiting.
Dude, you're so composed.
Okay.
Dude, you're so ready for this.
I'm ready. I'm waiting to pounce.
Okay, so when I land, I get kicked into the room.
Yeah, you get kicked in the room. She pulls her weapon, and as soon as you say,
I'm sure he sees me at this point.
did you go ahead and roll a perception check for me, Red?
Okay.
Because you're also still looking for your friends to see if this is actually the mob came in and started shooting your place up.
Oh, that's true.
You barely see a small glimpse of Torg from behind the door.
Small. I take offense to that.
I'm just saying.
So I see Torg and he's not dead.
Yeah.
Kind of all I
Yeah.
need to...
You're not dead, and he's hiding in his sneaky fashion. But as you happen to see him, you feel a let's see here. Go ahead and roll reaction plus intuition with a -2.
My kid's just standing up. I don't know if you guys can see this. My kid's just standing at the door. This whole time he's just standing there watching me behind this door.
You all hear a gunshot go off. As Red, you feel a sharp pain enter your back.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, shit, how much damage should I take?
You're about to find
Did
out.
you just shoot him?
Yeah, she totally just shot him. You
Alright.
take
I'm out of the closet.
7 boxes of physical.
Oh my gosh.
I'm out. I'm running.
Josh, I need visual representation of this. Are you looking? Are you looking
Yeah,
at
I'm
the
watching.
camera, Josh?
Yeah.
I do this.
Uh huh.
I yank her ass in.
Go ahead and roll strength plus body for me.
Yank.
Strength plus body, and you get a +2.
Come here. Yank. Can you do that with me? Yank. It's like a lawnmower.
It's like, nope,
Get
I
it.
can't do it.
Fist bump. Yeah.
Nailed it. Go ahead and roll strength plus body, +2. And, Red, you can resist that 7 beautiful damage with just your body, since you don't have any armor.
You said strength is body +2?
Strength plus body +2.
Oh. I wanted a little better, but alright.
Red, that
Okay,
is...
I'm gonna
You take
it.
5.
I'm gonna
You
take
take
it.
5.
Great,
God,
alright.
You take 5 as you feel your back start to get very warm and wet. As
That's the blood.
that's the blood on your back, not in armor.
Oh.
Yeah, I hear the bullets, and I just
Ow.
run through the door. I just run through the closet door.
Dude, fuck Grandma's house.
What if
You got 2 successes on that.
Probably
Did you want to,
They're just your
Tor? Did you
your
want to
mom
edge
is,
that?
like under the sink, and your dad, as the alcoholic as he is, just in his recliner, like fucking kids.
Told you don't let him in.
Tor, did you want to edge any of that roll? Or you
Me?
find? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Go ahead and roll 11d6 because you rolled 13 and we only got 2.
Bang.
6 total.
6 total. Nice, dude.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Team,
Wait,
don't
you're like bleeding.
fuck this up.
You're like.
Oh! You barely succeeded.
Just as I bust through the closet door.
Yep. You grab her and move her. I need everyone to go ahead and roll initiative.
Hey-o. I said, yo. Daylight come and we want to go home. I don't know my. What is?
Dude, this guy's so screwed.
Oh, okay.
1d6 plus.
Reaction plus intuition.
Plus your reaction plus intuition.
Wait, what?
Thanks, Zero. It's gonna be 1d6 unless you have any enhancements. Otherwise, that it's gonna be 1d6 plus your reaction plus intuition
Basically, whatever you
Also
down for.
minus your injuries.
minus your injuries.
Also minus injuries.
Also, I'm leaving the target number on there because it just makes it easy. So 11.
Dude, you're so good at this game.
Ooh, holy shit! I actually get 2 turns.
Dude, you're so good at this game. You gotta get some enhancements, dude. Get that up a little bit. Alright.
So I don't know the plan, and I just have a giant claymore. So I'm
Yeah, you
going
do.
for just what I do.
Where did I see? What was it, Lopez?
Wait, did the text say we're kidnapping her or killing her?
He said kidnap.
I think he said just
kidnap,
bring
right?
her inside. So
She's inside. Mission accomplished.
What did the text say? I legit don't remember.
It said that she's bringing someone in, and we may need to kidnap her.
Okay, so the words kidnapping were involved. All right.
Yes.
I guess non-lethal again.
Yeah. Let's see how well that worked out for you last time.
She's a cop, so I highly doubt she's taking drugs. But you never fucking know.
Dude, you never know.
Also, what the fuck kind of cop fucking shoots a man in the back when he's fucking walking into his house? What the fuck?
Chicago corrupted.
Chicago corrupted cops who also were
Fucking
told
hell.
first I was homeless. Second,
You
I'm
don't
staying with
shoot
my
a man in
daughter.
the back. He's unarmed.
I'm just saying, it was a lot of fishy situations. It was, oh, first I was homeless. Oh, just kidding. I need you to bring me home. To, oh, it's my daughter's house. Oh, I'm looking for my sister.
You still don't fucking kill him. Just say it.
Hey, Brad, I need you to roll initiative. You probably didn't hear that, Travis. I need you to go ahead and roll initiative.
Alright.
As you catch a fatty bullet in your back.
Good news is I'm not dead.
How bad is your negative, though?
Oh shit, yeah, I don't even...
So
So it would be 2 plus 8, but I'm at a minus 2 currently.
So 6.
So 2 plus 8 would be 10. Minus 2 is 8.
Yep, math is hard.
Well, it's the minus, because the minus 2...
The minus 2 is from the plus, that whatever the added is. It's not for initiative. It's just add it all together, subtract your bonus.
Okay, cool, yeah, so 8 total.
Azrael, there is a target inside that just shot Red in the back. And is currently grabbed onto by Torg.
And we're taking her, so I'm just gonna try to punch her right in the face.
Dude, go ahead and punch her so good.
Dude, you should come punch her.
Punch her. Dude, you punched her so good. And she's going to have a negative.
Because I just ran through a door.
Well, more because she's also being manhandled right now.
Sorry, because she's what?
Being manhandled?
You're manhandling.
Right. That's right.
But we all know how Josh
Mansplainer.
rolls.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
Of course.
You hit the armor, and it just sort of.
Of course, the Josh rolls are here.
Yeah, dude, they're here to stay.
Josh, how much taller? Like, how tall is this woman in comparison?
She's like 5'3".
She's 5'3".
Yeah. Yeah.
And okay, she like, medium build.
Yeah, she's a medium build.
I'm gonna sit on her.
That's weird.
Why am I Trog?
He hasn't fixed it.
Because I haven't fixed it since last time, you filthy trog. What race even are you? I forget. Are you human?
So is it my turn now?
Are you human? You didn't answer my question, sir.
Should be.
Her name is fucking Lopez.
Who went over
He's got a
this?
mechanical arm too.
Torg!
I'm gonna take the other arm,
Uh-huh.
wrap it around her like a full-on bear hug.
Okay, go ahead and roll strength times 2 for the grapple.
Okay. I'm also gonna like try to like fall forward or whatever, like so she's underneath me, pinned between the ground.
So first go ahead and go for the grapple. And then we'll say you're going prone.
Fine.
Ooh, that's a lot of ones.
God, I can't fucking roll well.
Me neither.
Me neither.
Jesus.
You fucking kidding me, boy?
You still have a hold of her, but she is not grappled. Do
What
you
kinda
still
hacks you
wanna?
got, Josh?
Do you
So
still?
was that a simple action?
Yeah.
Like trying to bear
Yeah,
hug?
yeah. That'd be a simple. So you can do another simple.
So can I bear hug again?
You can,
I'm just gonna reaffirm this bear hug.
dude.
There we fucking go.
I can't even beat that.
I went for a bear hug and I realized, oh shit, this bitch knows what she's doing. Double bear hug.
Double bear hug, dude.
No bear hug.
You bear hug her, and then you go prone. Go ahead and roll your body, and this will be the damage.
Okay. Just straight bod.
Yeah, because you're just more or less belly flopping with her in your bear hug. You get 2 points of damage to her. Congratulations.
I do not let up on the bear hug. The bear hug
Right.
is still 100%.
Still 100%.
Like, I'm assuming my arms are like here and here.
Yeah,
on her,
just-
so like there's no real movement here.
Which is fine, as you do see her hand sort of pop back, and you see a blade come out, and she sort of stabs into you, or tries to stab into you.
Is she able to get it? Because I mean,
she-
it had to be, man.
I mean, she's just sort of like, so you have it here, so she's just more or less just taking her arm, and just sort of like ping-one-ing you with like a 90-degree angle and a knife.
So I'm real concerned, but no damage is being done.
I'm about to roll and see if it hits you. So go ahead and roll. Roll. Stop. You're probably going to soak it anyway. Go ahead and roll reaction plus intuition with a -1 because you're prone.
Reaction plus precision. Okay. With what? Plus what?
-1 because you're prone.
Reaction plus intuition.
-1. Don't give me that weird look. Yes, Ian, those blade hands, they'll get you every time. Oh! Did you want to...
Fine. I can take the damage. She still can't fucking move.
That's true.
I'm also not much of a dodging kind of guy. I just soak the shit.
Okay, so you need to go ahead and soak 10, but it's only physical damage. So go ahead and roll all 10 physical.
So, okay.
That's
Is
willpower.
that my damage resistance pool?
Yes, that's your damage resistance.
Armor plus body?
Yep.
Got you.
Oh! You take a fatty 1, dude.
What? She rolled 10, the whore.
Yeah, it's 7 base plus 3 net. Did you want to use a point of edge?
Oh.
Okay, so... Yeah, dude, it's Coca-Cola. Red, you are bleeding in your back. You see the Lopez hand sort of just like pops up, and then it just stabs into Torg's thigh.
Very lightly.
Right. I mean, only like this much of the blade goes through.
Just a scratch.
It's just foreplay for him, really.
Tis but a flesh wound, really.
All right, so I bought
I usually have
those.
to pay for this move.
Right.
I bought those shot gloves, and I have them on, and I'd like to go try and like grab onto her.
Do you
arm.
have them on? Because you said you didn't have any of your stuff with you.
If okay, it depends on. I don't know what they are. If they're concealable, like if you can't tell that they're shot gloves, I would have them on. If you could tell that they're a weapon, then I wouldn't have them on. I'm fine either way.
The police force would know what they were.
Okay.
And you also would have set off the sensors that when you walked in.
Okay.
So you can
I
go
have
ahead.
nothing then.
You can melee her. She is considered prone, so you get a plus 3 on the hit.
Well, she's
Okay.
also like.
She's also
Fine.
grappled, right? Yeah, she's also back. That's why I gave him +3
Yeah,
for
I
it.
guess I'll just go up.
Just like,
And if she's stabbing my friend, I guess I'll just try to knock her the fuck out.
yeah, dude. Are you gonna try to curb stomp her ass? Just right in the mouth. Just like,
As long
boom.
as I don't kill her, doesn't matter to
Yeah,
me.
dude. Go ahead and do it.
Alright, what's
Do the thing.
roll?
Unarmed
Did
combat.
Did Zero run to start the car? Did anyone
Calls
see that?
agility -1.
Oh yeah, agility -1 if you're defaulting.
Attack roll is 7. Okay, cool. Okay, so I get a -2 because I'm wounded, and plus what? Because
Plus
she's prone?
+3, so you just get a +1.
Okay, cool. So I have 8 to hit,
I agree, Ian.
but the damage is going to be different.
Ooh,
Damage is based on your strength.
yeah, strength plus net hits.
Yeah, so the damage would be 3s.
I actually will say that she cannot dodge, so so it would be total of 4. Is that, or what's your strength?
Pardon me, miss.
My strength is 3 total.
So you got 4 stun as you just, boom, just punch her.
Yeah, and it looks super badass because I'm ultra pissed that she just shot me the back.
Dude, if this
You're
is
telling me it's badass that you're punching a woman on the ground being held?
to be fair though,
That way.
this
Put it
is
that way, I want to quit
Contact.
playing this game.
Contact.
to be fair though, this is the coolest thing Red has ever done in combat ever.
Shoot the guy in the back and kill him.
Yeah, other than shoot him in the back.
So Red's,
He's killed a man.
That's
so
true.
Red's a little pansy, and then all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, you bitch, and then like, it's so bad.
Red just went full triggered real quick.
I hate this
I have been
character.
2 acts of
I created
violence.
him.
Step 1, I killed the man. Step 2, I punched a woman on the ground. I'm just saying, I'm kind of cool. Alright.
Torg is badass.
0. It is your turn.
Oh, we run out to the living room.
You are in the living room. You see that there is a gunshot of Red punching
Welcome.
a woman that is laying on the ground with a hand knife in Torg's leg, who is grappling and laying on top of her. You see Azrael just like standing right outside the closet with a claim, or with his like just like swinging at this woman as well, just like repositioning.
I just punched her.
Right,
Well, I tried.
you tried. You're repositioning from being punched or punching. It's a little box will appear after Red punches someone. Red will remember this. It's a Telltale game.
He gets a little achievement, and it says, you punched somebody.
Exactly.
Did I
For the first time in your life, you punched a.
What was that, Zero?
shout when he shouted her? Like, he shouted, get the car? Or
Yeah, he said start the car.
how to get my way past them and get to the car?
Okay. What's your movement speed?
Just like walks past her.
So, excuse me, coming through.
On the outside, guys.
Alright, cool, I'm going on.
What's your movement speed?
Movement is...
You're about 15 meters from the car.
10/20.
Okay, so you could use your full action to go and run there and make it there. But you wouldn't be able to do anything with the car. Is that cool?
real spooky back there.
Dude, you got so spooky. Alright, Zero, you are inside of a police car.
What? No, I didn't fucking mean the police car.
Oh. What other
Well,
car?
too late now.
What
Did
other?
we have a car? I don't think
I
we
don't think
own...
we were stealing your mom's car.
Alright, Zero, I need you to
Bad
Zero.
idea.
Zero, I need you to make a
Not a bad
very,
idea.
very important decision. Are you going for the police car that has sirens? Or are you going into trying to his mother's car?
What would Zero do?
I feel like there's a better way to explain that. Do you want to jump in the police car that has a tracking device, or in mom's car that barely has suspension? All right, I'm just saying.
We're not rich.
Car out
We're
front,
definitely not
that's
rich.
what I'm getting into. That's the police car.
There are two cars out front. I was just saying, there's his mom's car in the driveway or the police car parked out front.
Even for me?
Excuse me?
Odd or evens?
Give me an odd or even.
Okay,
I'll roll.
I got it.
I'll roll.
I got it.
Tour to verse 0. Here we go.
All right, you Zero. You see the police car. You see the mom's car. The mom's car is a lot closer, but they both have 4 wheels, so this should work. And it won't require your full action to use. So you go up to the mom's car. It's locked.
Mom!
Mom, I told you to quit.
Sirens going off in the car.
What'd you say?
Are there sirens going off on that car, on the cop car?
No, there's no sirens.
Oh, okay, that's good. To Red, as I listen, did she call for any help?
Can I respond?
I mean, you haven't seen her call for any help. Red, you know that she did make a radio call, code 33, before running in.
Okay, what do I have? I think I have for police knowledge, so it's gonna help me here.
I feel like any code on the radio is a bad code. Just saying.
Maybe. I mean, yeah. What? What's my logic here?
How smart am I, real quick?
Let's just do a
Because Travis would know that, but Red just got shot.
Yeah.
And so he's gonna roll a logic -2.
There we go.
Maybe.
There was a call.
Probably, yeah. She called someone in that car.
He just says yes.
Everything's
Maybe.
fine on this end. How are you doing?
How are you?
So Zero, what else would you like to do? You go try the mom's car. It is locked. You run back in. Did they call someone in the car?
That's not funny. What?
They called someone. They called, I don't know who. And what did she say? I don't think she even gave a location.
Nope, she said code 33, code 33.
Oh shit, okay, so it's clear to Red at this point that whatever code she just said is attached to the car, or her. I don't know which, but it's attached. It's not, she didn't give a descriptive, like, here's where I am, so I don't know if I can convey that to Zero or not, but that's what I know.
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay.
As you're standing back up from punching this police officer in the mouth.
Okay, so this bitch definitely called someone. Don't get in that fucking car. Get in a different car that is.
Okay, you make your way to the police car. It is unlocked for some reason.
How's supposed to be?
Is my turn in there, or do I have? Is there anything? I mean, if it doesn't end, I like to listen for the radio. Like look for it and see if there's any kind of.
I mean, there is police chatter. The main thing you hear. Status.
Your best Hispanic lady voice here.
Let's go, Zero. Do
Unit-
or die. Let's go, man.
Unit 484, please respond.
Okay.
mess with the guy who can change his voice.
Right?
It would be fantastic.
He even has heard her voice, so he
I'm
can
gonna
like.
get back out. I'm starting to make my way out. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab Red. I'm gonna drag him back over.
So the furthest you can make it, movement-wise, was just go to the police officer, or to make it to the police officer. So you can make it to the police car, search around, and you start yelling "Red." And that's your turn.
Abbott! Abbott!
Whose turn is it now?
It's my turn, and I'm gonna punch some more.
Yeah, dude.
Good job.
Azrael punched that.
Damn it!
Do I still get the +3?
Yes, you do.
Yes. Oh my gosh!
Would you like to edge?
Screw it! I want to hit things. I don't want to miss horribly.
Okay.
That's what we like to hear.
It's 11 better.
Just fucking beating on this poor cop.
5 hits. She is unable to move.
15 or 16p.
Yeah, she takes it.
Actually, it's S. I'll make it S because I can decide.
So,
Stun damage.
she goes into overflow for stun. And so, you said it was 16?
16S. Yep.
Okay, so 7 of the stun boxes fill up, and it goes into physical damage.
I just Superman punched her.
Uh,
Around, basically.
as you
This is an ultra terrible situation.
as you punch, you hear a loud snapping sound, and Torg, you feel the body just go limp in your arms. You just hear a as you just punch, and you just hear a
Did I do good? Good.
You did not do good.
I take an arm out and like fucking touch her pulse, like right here.
do you have medicine?
Oh my god.
I don't have anything that would not do that much damage.
I'm gonna kick Azrael off this.
Azra, you know what's fantastic? If you didn't re-roll
I
that,
got first aid.
you go ahead and roll your
If I
first aid.
re-roll it, she wouldn't die? Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. You overflowed by 3 boxes.
I got first aid.
Yeah, go ahead and roll first aid for me just to check her pulse.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh no!
You don't feel a pulse, man. You don't feel a
It's
pulse.
only because I'm injured. If I wasn't
You
injured,
feel your own pulse, but you feel.
I got a -3 right now.
You guys,
I pick her up like a fucking ragdoll. I'm like,
you see a lot of limp body moving, but nothing happens. You see
Alright,
Zero
I
run
knocked
back
her
in.
out, guys.
You see,
Don't worry.
you see Zero run back.
Well, if she's not dead, that would suck. 'Cause it's
Uh,
the lead we have.
Zero,
Hold out my med kit.
Hopefully, Zero can do something here.
Zero, you run up and you see Tor just shaking the body of Professor Lopez.
I look at Sarah. I'm like, she dead? Is she dead? Is she dead? Can somebody check this for me? Is she dead?
She's totally dead now because he's shaking her around.
Ooh,
Is she
what
dead?
this?
Roll was for Red first. Get the Red first aid.
Okay, Red, you get 4 boxes of healing for physical.
Oh, pretty, okay. That is
Look at
all
that
those
chick.
boxes. Well done.
Can someone check the dead chick?
And then Zero, go ahead and roll first aid or medicine.
I've got a med kit.
So Zero is like patching up my back and.
Oh no,
Is she dead? I don't know if she dead.
we can't
Yeah.
save her.
Zero, you also take time looking over the body. Dude, she's fucking dead. You don't know what happened, but like she's not responding at all.
Are we all in
Zero
agreement
and I-
here? This bitch is dead. Is this
She's
true?
dead. Yeah, no, she's dead. I look at Zero and I say, grab her phone. She made a phone call at the police station right before I texted you. Figure out who that was to.
Just take the phone. Fuck that. Does she have some sort of port on her somewhere.
Are you talking about?
Edge that roll and got 2 successes, Josh.
Okay.
For-
You administer first aid to a dead body and nothing happens.
Fuck.
Why am I so strong?
Why do you always fuck us?
Azrael's like, we need you to do something. I can't do it.
He goes, hey,
We need you to do
I know you-
something. I kill it.
yeah, hey, you asked me to solve a problem. I caused a bigger problem.
I solved that problem, but also created a new one.
Yeah, technically it's solved, right?
I'm just the endless plot machine.
Guys, we
Where's
can
the
weekend
next
a brain
plot?
system, right?
Are you looking for a USB slot, or like what are you looking for?
Yeah, some sort of like, you know, like, is she like all cybered? Is there just like?
Actually, with that, like if she didn't move her hand, you couldn't tell at all if it was cyberware. You don't see any chrome at all. If there is any cyberware, you can't tell. If it would probably be high grade Bioware. But you don't see any cyber.
Okay. I look at 0. I'm like, if there was data storage somewhere in this body, where would it be located?
I can matrix and surprise it and find out.
I'm gonna need you to be real fucking quick.
Red, this is the first time you've heard him speak of sprites. I don't know if your character knows what a sprite is.
Probably not.
You can-
I mean, I don't know, because sprites would be like people who do illegal shit with sprites, right? Like I worked for.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Law enforcement, I would know.
Also, what company are you from again?
As technology.
Okay. One second here. I gotta check one thing.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I only have a 2 in logic, so probably shouldn't rely on me for.
Why are you here?
I'm really strong.
As Zero's figuring this out, I'm gonna look at fucking Red's mom and I'm like, keys. Where's your fucking keys?
You do not have eye contact with her.
I'm just gonna scream, Mom, where are the keys?
Mom, get the meatloaf. Ooh, fancy. You got 2 successes on that data sprite. Also, Zero, I sent you a message. I need you to respond to that. It's in Discord.
Did Mom respond?
Hold on a second.
Oh.
Okay, cool. You have heard of sprites. Mostly technomancers have them. They're extremely rare and very wanted by all corporations. And you've never seen one up close. Or worked with one, for that matter. You hear Mom yell, "There's no keys! That car hasn't ran in like 6 years!"
Oh,
How do you live, Mom?
I told you to get that shit fixed before I left to Seattle. What are you doing?
There's drones that deliver stuff. Why would we need to drive places?
God damn it.
Okay, where's the next house over? How far is the next house over?
I mean,
Every
it's-
day it's like this with you, Mom. I can't even fucking deal with you right now. This is why I left. This is why I left.
Why are you so mean to me? I made cookies for you and your friends.
Yeah, but you weren't here for the first 18 years of my life. I don't want to hear it from you.
Oh, no, not again.
Okay, Red, we don't have time for this.
Can
Don't
I?
worry, guys. I'll just punch him.
I need a therapy session.
How far away is the next house?
It's about 10 meters over. Left or
10
right.
meters over. I look at Azrael and I'm like, come with me.
Yes.
Yes, I will do that.
I mean, I lead Azrael to the next closest house with a car in the driveway.
Next car with the driveway, you're about 30 meters down. You do see a car parked in the driveway.
We sprint over there.
Okay, what race are you?
Human.
Okay, cool. I just make sure. You will not be able to fit, or actually, you will be able to fit everyone because everyone is human. Because you guys are
Okay.
lame. So everyone can fit into the car.
I run 24.
Dude, you run so fast.
I don't know what I run.
It's your agility times 2.
Huh.
Or times 4 for running. Times 2 for walking.
Agility. Hold on. Is this injury? Does this have injury affected?
It doesn't. It's not affected, but it's just
Okay.
whatever your
Agility times
is.
4.
Yep. And then you can
Math is-
roll a running check to get hits for every, or an extra 2 meters for every hit.
Also, I don't understand how running is a strength skill.
Yeah, I don't know. But
It's definitely
I
like
can run 16.
okay.
I'm just like.
Yeah. So you both take off running towards the car. Azrael just like runs right past you.
That's fine. I'm like, get to the fucking car.
You get to the car.
Okay. I then go to the door.
Do you want me to?
The door of the car or the
The
door?
house door.
Okay.
And I knock on it.
You're gonna politely ask to borrow a vehicle.
We'll find out. I knock on the door.
I don't want to punch in.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. Murder elbows. Here we go.
No
Don't make
answer.
me punch these people, please.
Because you'll kill
I
him.
knock on the door.
You hear a small animal barking on the other side, but no answer.
I ring the doorbell vigorously.
I'm just gonna like try to rip the door off, like the car door off the car.
Go ahead and
No!
roll strength.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna.
Um,
I'm just waiting.
Any
Ding
answer?
dong crunch.
no answer. Go ahead and roll a logic, just a logic for me.
You want me to roll logic?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right, here we go.
Solid.
I crit. No, I didn't crit clip.
Torg, you do think about it for a split second as you're ringing this doorbell. Man, it's 11:30 on a weekday. People are probably at work.
Well, work just saved this fucker's life. I'm going to donkey kick that door
Go
as
ahead
hard as I fucking can.
and roll your unarmed strike.
You want
Roll
me
what?
Do you want
Unarmed
me to
strike.
punch it?
Unarmed attack.
You
Oh,
want
okay.
me to do it?
I mean, if I fucking fail, you go right on ahead, my friend.
Because I'm pretty good at punching things.
Notice.
You go and you donkey kick that door in.
Is it open?
It is wide open.
Perception check. I'm looking for keys on hooks.
All right, go ahead and roll a perception check. The first thing you do notice is a loud beep, 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 beep.
I don't give a fuck.
You also don't see any keys on hooks.
Ireland.
Can I just try the door? Is it?
I scream Azrael. Fucking look for keys.
Azrael, you try the door. You said.
Yeah, the car door.
You try the car door. It opens up.
Is it locked?
No, it opens.
It's open.
Check. Check the fucking visor.
I'll check the visor.
A set of keys drop.
Hey! Fuck this door though.
And then I just turn the car on.
You hear
Back it up.
Drive that shit over to the over to back to Red's place.
You drive it over to Red's place. You do realize, Azrael.
Hey, what's your guys? Hey, who's the best driver?
That's a
Your
great
reaction.
question.
Whatever your reaction is,
No, it's pilot groundcraft.
right, but it's based on reaction.
All I'm saying is mine is 8.
Yours is probably the best because mine's
Yeah.
only 5.
Yeah, mine's not trained. Yeah.
Bitch, I'm driving.
You get in. You realize there's maybe an eighth of a tank of gas left in this car.
That cunt.
And
I
I
don't
money.
care.
We don't have. We're not made of money, man. We
I
can't
have
just
money.
have full.
I will put whatever. Just I tell Azrael, grab that bitch, throw it in the trunk, everybody get in the car.
Okay.
Little spicy too.
I just
What?
pick her up.
I popped the trunk.
You pop the
throw her
trunk.
in the trunk.
Okay. There is
Gotta get the car.
there is something underneath a sheet in the back of the trunk. It's like a tarp. There's something underneath of it though.
Well, good. There's a tarp.
Cool.
We're fine.
Okay.
What? We're not gonna check?
Oh my god. My neighbor is a murderer, and I don't even.
Here, I'll check it.
Great tarp. Big fan of tarps.
Why?
Because it's right in front of there. I can get read
Is there a reason why you rolled composure?
to see. I just was seeing if I would.
Oh, freak out.
Okay.
Go ahead and you're just lifting up the tarp.
Yep.
There is a small female child.
Like dead or
Yeah,
What?
dead.
Doesn't matter.
what?
It really doesn't matter. Throw it. Just throw. It's fine. Throw the
No.
bitch in the back.
No, it's not fine.
We'll take care of it later.
Okay.
We'll take care of it later.
No, I go to the radio. I want to go to the car.
Okay.
You gotta burn that guy's house down.
You
We
wanna
can
go to
come
the-
back. All right. We don't have time for this.
you do
I wanna
hear
go to the-
on the radio. Now that you get close enough to it, you do hear. We do have units on your way. About 1 minute out.
Holy fuck! Get in the car.
No, I wanna impersonate the fuck out of the person that we just kidnapped, and I wanna say, we're all good. Yeah, I have law enforcement procedures professional, so I want to think that I know what to say here.
As an actual first responder in real world, it doesn't fucking matter if they tell you they're good. You're still supposed to respond.
Go ahead and roll impersonation, and go ahead and roll that knowledge skill real quick for me.
Okay.
Any net hits you get on this check will be bonuses you get to add to your impersonation. All right, go ahead and roll your impersonation with a +2 bonus.
What is the race of the person I'm impersonating?
Are you human?
Okay, cool.
I had to think about it for a second because there's like race as in like ethnicity, and then there's also like race as in
Oh, sorry.
Ooh.
+2. Let me roll 2 real quick.
Yep.
Forgot. So 5 total.
5 total. He goes, please respond with the correct code.
Fuck. Any inclination on what the correct code is?
We would know, having been the FBI out there, and
Well, he was FBI, but he wouldn't be first responders.
Yeah, like I wouldn't know what this person's personal code is to respond to a.
Boring conversation anyway.
I'm gonna leave my head out the window and say, "Get in the fucking car!"
Please respond.
I say 2112, and I'm gonna put the car in drive and get out and let it just wander down the road.
That's not correct. We are en route. We have 15 seconds.
And because of that, they fucking probably sped up.
I guess probably I get the fucking car.
go.
I'm gonna hand Azrael my fucking LMG and be like, "You know what to do."
Yeah, totally. With this giant thing, I can do that. Yep.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah.
a sunroof in this baby?
No, it is like what it would look like. I mean, actually, technically, because it would be an older car, it's 2020 Toyota. Can't tell what make it is. It's a 2020 Toyota though.
So yes or no to the sunroof?
No, it's a solid rooftop. It does have a loud muffler. It's like this thing's like a scrapper, dude.
Oh, I'm loving the vlog cam, Red.
Yeah, dude. I'm digging it.
It's your boy Red. How you doing?
Shut the. Get out of here. Hey Ian, thanks for sticking around and hanging out with us. I appreciate it. By
Careful
the way.
showing us around your room. You don't want to show us all the dildos around.
Yeah, dude.
Nah, dude. I know where to put those.
He knows how to face his camera so that doesn't get shown. Let's be
He goes,
honest.
what are you talking about? You're never gonna see it in my asshole.
Exactly. So you go driving by.
Are we all in the car?
You, as far as I could tell, everyone's in the car. Is that correct?
I'm in the car. I'm definitely in the car.
Zero, are you in the car?
I'm in the car.
Okay. You
Going.
drive by and you do see 3 police cars. Drive by.
Drive casual.
I'm driving the speed limit. I'm acting cool.
Drive casual. You put
Go ahead and
my
roll
hand on
a. Go ahead and roll a ground or pilot ground crafts.
Pilot ground crab.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Pilot, checked out.
Dude, that's such a good roll. You pass by. You see the first 2 cars stop in front of where the police car was. First set of police officers head towards the police car. Second head, one officer, they sort of split. One officer goes around the back of the house, goes into the front of the house.
Josh, you're coming in and out for me.
Oh, kinky. Hello? Am I good now?
So far,
Okay, cool.
that whole like talking about.
So,
the cop car.
Yep, so first cop car, the first 2 cop cars stop where the first one was parked at. First set of police officers begin to chase after, on foot, the police car that's sort of just slowly rolling down the street. Second set of police officers, one of them goes to the front door, one goes around the back. And then the third police car does a U-turn and begins to follow you guys.
Just, you know,
He doesn't have any lights on, he just does a U-turn.
just gonna, continue with the speed limit. I'm going to just get away as far away as I can.
Okay. Go ahead and roll another driving check for me, please.
A what?
Another pilot groundcraft. Hey, Red.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take off everything on your character sheet.
Take
What?
like you want me to make a new character?
No, I mean, no, you're not dead, but you left all your stuff at your mom's house, right?
Yep, no, I definitely did that.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Fuck.
You got a 1 success on that driving test?
Yeah, I can. Is that a big deal? Should I edge that?
I don't know. Do you feel like you need to edge it?
I guess.
You gave me a giant LMG, so you should probably.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just sitting here with this giant gun in my lap, like.
Cool. It's legal.
All right.
4 total.
You're able to go ahead and you actually lose the officer that was trailing you.
I was gonna send a machine spread at Gremlins this car.
Dang, dude, that's a savage. You
Always gotta have a backup plan.
exactly are able to lose them, and able to make it around the corner. But as you turn the corner and seem to lose them, you do hear their sirens kick on, and you hear it go past the alleyway.
Well, all right. Probably because they fucking went into the house with a kicked-in door and found like a dead kid.
Well, first they went into the his parents' house because that's where the car was parked in front.
They got your DNA, Red.
What they have is my fucking weapon.
I mean, anyone who's...
And my goddamn money. That's what the fuck they have.
They have your parents, Red.
I don't think he cares about his parents.
I don't give a shit about my parents. There's no tie to me.
Did you have anything truly fancy?
I had a fuck ton of money that I would have left behind.
Well, you didn't, why wouldn't you bring your cred stick?
What am I gonna do? No, I'm a homeless person. Here's my cred stick that has a DNA scanner on it.
Why the fuck are they checking your pockets?
Because they're police officers. What do you want from me?
They don't just check a random walk-in. They don't just pat down everyone that comes in the door.
Yeah, they do. It's fucking Chicago.
Have you ever been to a police station?
Have you been to a police station in Chicago? Welcome to Chicago. This is where they check everything.
70, whatever.
In 2055?
Yeah, I don't know about really Chicago. I mean, that's a good point, but... I don't know. Has anyone been to Chicago police station in real life?
I haven't, but I also haven't been in one in 2055.
So let's call the local PD.
Yeah, let me just call. Hey, do you pat down every person that walks in there? I just have to.
What do you need to know? We're playing a Shadowrun game. They're probably thinking you're about to come in there and fucking bomb the place.
You're gonna be on a watch list.
They're gonna have you keep talking so they track you, so they can like locate this person.
I swear to God, just get on Twitch. I promise.
Okay. So
yeah, let me just give you. Let me just throw in a self plug. You know, just go to twitch.tv/jbrews. Promise you'll love it.
The only Twitch streamer to SWAT himself.
Absolutely. Get that out of here.
So, my money is gone. My pistols are gone.
Your armor is gone.
My armor, yep. I would have.
Your comlink is gone.
My comlink is definitely out of here. I would have some ID on me.
Saying this stuff out loud?
Yes. Fucking I'm pissed. To be straight.
I pull out that 50,000 cred stick. Well, new start.
You now have a cred stick with $50,000 on it.
Okay. Thank you. It makes me feel better.
He's like a little grumpy, but he's like, I guess.
I guess I'll deal with this.
And I'm pissed, and I hate being in this fucking city, and I want to find my friend. Fuck out of here.
How much was I promised? How much was I promised to be paid to find this guy?
I don't think Red ever gave an amount. He just said you'd be paid for it.
Yeah, you were on board. You were on board for the app that I would pay you.
I mean, a little bit.
Well, he has a little bit to his name now, so. Okay.
I did almost die. We fucking killed a cop.
Fucking same. No, you killed a cop. Or
No. this mother over here.
I said kidnap. By the way, do we have the cop with us?
Yeah, she's in the trunk next to the child.
The trunk. I don't know if you heard this. She's sitting on top of a dead child.
All right.
I didn't kill the
Wait,
child.
dead child in the back of the car.
Yeah, how old was she? She said she was like 5.
She was younger. You don't exactly know how. She was a young.
This fucking group of people. Every time
We
I
didn't kill
go
the
to
kid. Red.
I went to the bathroom again. I come back with a dead child.
We didn't kill the kid. The kid came with the car.
Kid was already in.
Twice.
Kid was already in the car.
Second deal, Red.
Otto with you in a philosophy bag.
Azrael's got an LMG. There's a dead kid in the car. There's a dead cop in the car. You got a hole in your back.
This.
It's all my fault.
I just look down. I'm like, I fucking hate you. I got out of here.
I fucking hate Azrael. You know what? Before he ate people, I was like, you know what? This guy's pretty cool. Now I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this guy anymore. You know what? I've almost died twice now.
It's his own fault, really. It's always what happens to him. Finds a group of people, and then shit just goes down.
You know, a couple dead kids later.
Yeah,
He's
dude.
never killed kids.
Okay.
You can't say you've never killed a cop before. You can officially say you've killed a cop.
By accident.
You are a cop killer. I don't think the court cares, man. You walk in and you're like, but judge, I didn't mean to. It's all good, right?
I'm stronger than I know.
He's got Superman syndrome. All right. Where would you lovely group of runners like to go now that you have two corpses in your trunk?
In all reality, I would love to go back to Seattle.
Well, you're not the one calling the shots here, Tori, to be frank, and I need to find my friend.
What?
Well, we have that phone, right?
I look at Red like, Red, just how bad do things have to get before we call it quits here?
Let's see. I gotta remember.
Out of control, and now we have 2 dead people in the truck. One of them because of us, the other one, who knows?
The connection to the person that we are trying.
You cut out for a second.
So the connection that we're trying to find, he's under my contacts, right? His connection is 8, so we're pretty connected. I feel like that connection is reciprocal, so I'm probably pretty fucking connected.
It'd be loyalty. Would be how you.
Loyalty is 4.
So you're like kind of good friends.
Yeah, I think
6 is like best friend.
6 is like you would die for this person. 4 is like
8 is how many people like what they like their connections to the outside world, like what they can get for you.
Okay, well, in that case, Red would be down to
Pounds.
I mean, I know from personal experience that like the mob is after us, and we killed like the Don's son. Like we're fucked. We just murdered a police officer. I mean, sorry, when I say we, every time I said we, I mean Asriel.
Sounds like you guys are just gonna trick me into like being left here.
I mean, what happened to your fucking cowboy previous fucking run? Let's bring him back.
In reality, if we get on a plane and go back, like,
I think we're driving.
Unate the tank of the gas.
Oh, by the way, you just ran out of gas talking.
How far is this gas station? Somebody look up Gas Buddy on their phone.
I don't. Well, I would love to, but I don't have a.
Ooh.
It's back at my parents' house.
Too soon, Tor.
Oh, fucking everyone ditch their phones.
I didn't ditch my phone.
No, but you.
No, we need to fucking ditch our phones.
Yeah, no, you're all connected to the phone in the drawer of my desk.
Okay.
No, that's a real situation that we're.
Alright, well, there's one last thing you could do. You could pull a evidence. Alright? Is that in the realm of possibilities?
We could do what? I can turn into anyone. You tell.
Spook
Go
my
into
chips,
evidence.
boy.
Go into evidence and steal the stuff back.
Yeah. That's the thing we can
Guys, I'm not killing more cops. I'm not killing.
Why are you all of a sudden scared of the
just
people that you're killing? Why is this a problem?
He can just turn into the cop we just killed by accident.
This is true.
No, I'm not. I mean, we don't share the same pants.
But I could turn into that cop, and I would have her. This is a situation that is real, and
I just live her life now. I go home, I fuck her husband.
This is real life now.
Oh,
sounds better than fucking adventuring with Asriel, who kills every person. Just every person, doesn't matter. They just kills them.
He's got control issues. It's not his fault.
On a moral standpoint, I personally don't give a shit if I kill more cops. I just don't think we'll make it out.
Well, we're not gonna make it out because we just ran out of gas, so I don't know.
I'll go get gas because I have probably.
No, you'll murder the gas attendant. This is something that I don't want you to do.
I won't murder the gas attendant.
Exactly like put her clothes on.
Like, is this a busy road that we're on?
Thought we were in an alleyway.
You guys are currently in an alleyway right now off of, I mean, it's not like a super busy road. I mean, in the time you've sat here with having this conversation, you've probably seen like 4 cars pass by.
Alright. Not Azrael. Zero, can you, like, kind of matrix that bitch's body back there and see if she's got any sort of data information? That way we know if we need to destroy her or like take it out or something.
She definitely has
Oh.
the connection to the mob. I know that.
I meant a digital connection with her eyeballs, recording shit and stuff. Not like an
Oh.
emotional connection.
Oh, so did she see the other dead body that we?
No, I mean, does she have pictures of me bear hugging her and
Or me
Azrael
punching
punching
her.
her in the fucking spine?
Accident.
Saying I would like that shit to be deleted if at all possible.
I can compile a data sprite real quick, and I don't say that out loud.
Well, I mean, is it possible that she has like a wireless send out, or is it all going to be inside of her head and she has to like up?
Are you asking me as the GM, or are you asking Zero?
Zero.
Oh, okay.
Machine sprite level 3.
Okay.
And if there's any devices, I can
Sure.
send it.
Basically, just check if there's any wireless data leaving her body. Her body. Oh, the burp.
Okay. And what level is this sprite? What level is the sprite? I'm sorry, you cut out. What was that?
3.
Yes, level
Okay,
3.
cool. Thank you. Wow, that's a really good roll, dude. I'm gonna re-roll that because I feel bad.
Every time he rolls good, you roll amazing.
There we go. Go ahead and okay. So you save from the stun, and you have a sprite with 4 favors.
All right. Use it to just kind of see if it can
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
attach to her body, or
Yeah. It's technically. Go ahead and roll because I'm sure. Does it have matrix perception? Probably not. It might just go ahead and roll
data
computers.
processing, sleeves, diagnostics,
You can go ahead and roll.
and hardware.
Yeah, you'll be able to get it with hardware plus logic.
Any
Don't question me, Red. I see you judging me with those eyes.
That's exactly what I was doing. The fuck did you just do? What are you?
Yeah.
Did you hear me? What I said with 0?
did not.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead and roll hardware plus logic.
Ha! Red can hear us, guys. Talk shit about him.
Oh, okay. So
5 successes. You do see there is a significant amount of Bioware on here, but nothing that has like data storage or anything like that.
Miss the sprite.
Okay, it is dismissed. Go ahead and roll decompiling. You don't have to roll to decompile your own. Just kidding. Aha. Just tell it to go away and never return. Yeah, so there's a bunch of Bioware on her, but it's nothing that's data related. What would the rest of you like to do as Zero's taking care of business, as it were?
Wait, so what's that? Wait,
So Zero just looked over the woman's body in the back, just make sure there was no electronic or anything. He found a lot of bioware, which is like organic cyberware.
right.
But he didn't find anything that has like memory related items.
No
Okay.
cyber eyes or anything.
Yeah, no cyber eyes. Or
All right,
anything like that.
so I have my next question, Josh. I need you to give me an example of a high explosive grenade. Like, what kind of damage does that do?
Do you have one?
Yeah.
Then it should come. If you look at the damage table for the book you added in, it should have an actual damage listed for it. But if you like put it in close quarters, it's gonna bounce off the walls a lot. That's what we call chunky salsa, and it's a bad time.
Doesn't tell me on Chummer.
High explosive.
I mean, if
Yeah.
you're just trying to use it to blow
Just
up a
straight up
car,
grenade.
do that.
I was just hoping for like an example, like Big Boom.
I mean, not like huge boom, but I mean, imagine a grenade going off, but a little bit larger. I mean, it would
Hang
probably
on.
have an increased boom if you're trying to blow up a car, because there's still residual gas in the tank.
All right. Red has just had an idea. On Josh GM, on a scale from 1 to 10, how attached would I be to the members of this group?
I mean, that's for Red to
16p, by the way, for a high explosive grenade.
16p, Josh.
decide.
How much P do I need to blow up a car? With
It depends
with
on the car.
zero. Like when you go up to this explosion, there is no way you're gonna be like, I have no idea what was in that car. Like ever.
I mean, all cars have a body which are significantly high. I think most cars have like double digit body.
Okay.
So it'd be like it would go to resist like 13 dice to resist your.
Okay.
13
But
feet.
what if I dropped like 5 of these pictures in there?
I mean, it'd
Holy
be
shit.
whatever 16p times 5 is. What is this?
Well, they'd all go off simultaneously, so.
Would 3 do it?
I mean, that's like. I mean, maybe you can. There's one way to find out.
Fuck it. Bigger the better. I'm going with 5.
Red, that's for you to decide. I can't decide how your character feels about this group.
Okay, cool.
I mean, you've been with them for about 3 days, 4 days since
Alright,
you left your job.
He's only been hanging out with us 3 days, and Azrael's already fucked us twice.
Listen, that's where I'm at. It's like, okay, we got here, Azrael murdered someone, and then Azrael murdered another someone.
You've only
This
been
is
in
where
Chicago
Red is
for-
at right now. It's like,
you
can
guys
we
been
fucking
in
just
Chicago
pin this shit on Azrael and
48
get the fuck
hours?
like?
All right, is a metagame thing. He is a real person, and he is in this group. Just saying.
But I don't metagame, so it's okay.
So he won't hate
No,
you.
he only has a logic of 2, so you guys could easily just trick him into doing whatever you want. So, it's up to you.
Guys,
He is kind of a loose cannon, though. He's not really good at running. As
I'm gonna blow this car up.
blow it up. Let's do it.
So I'm just saying, we can go get another car. We can call an Uber,
Either way, we
whatever. But we need to get rid of these bodies.
Damn
Red,
bodies,
can you
though.
take the clothes and make yourself look like her and maybe infiltrate?
Yes, I could, for sure.
They're not bloody.
No, not
They're just a
bloody.
little dusty.
Like you can approach, just say you like maybe for a suspect, and when you got to that place and then you came back or to your cop car, and then you're gonna that code, but I don't know if I'll ask you for that again.
Yeah, right. So
But it's
Red. I
so-
mean, if we're setting the scene, Red would be like go over the past few days' events because he's trying to figure out what our next move could be, and like it's clear that we have like, this car has called in a disturbance place, and then was found just kind of meandering through the area, right? We noticed police officers going into my parents' house, which, like, they're gonna start gathering information on this. So as far as like getting away, being her, I don't know that Red would really think that that's possible. Like, it depends on the situation. I definitely couldn't go back to the crime and be like, hey, I'm fine. But maybe something else could work.
On Torg's level, it's not really important to him. Like, I know it's important, but he's not worried about it. I'm like, he's more of worried like, that's great and all. I'm worried about right now. We need to get the fuck out of here. Everybody get their shit out of the car. I'm blowing this up. There's no argument here. If you want her clothes, get them. Strip a naked lady.
Have you ever seen that old movie where that one guy takes that other guy prisoner and then they go in, but it's like a ruse?
Oh yeah.
Oh. So you want me to take somebody in and be like, I got them.
Star Wars.
Yeah, that's the one.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
I still need to blow this car up.
Yeah, okay. Step 1, blow the car up. I'm with you.
Wait, no, step 1, get the clothes.
Get the items out of the back first. So
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Okay, let's take her shit.
Strip her naked.
Yep. Take her shit.
Maybe not naked.
Well, I guess you
If
don't.
we're gonna do it, we should.
I guess you don't need her panties or bra.
Oh yeah, I don't know how that would work. Can you change the rest of your body?
Do you need her bra?
Oh, maybe.
Do I need her bra? I mean, if I want to
can
feel
you-
comfortable.
Are you growing titties?
Yeah.
I don't think he got that.
I don't think you got that. I think it was just the face, right?
You
I
didn't
don't
get the
think
titty
it-
enlargement?
I don't know that I could actually change it so I could my face and I can change the color of my skin and I can change the length of my hair.
Yeah, I think you just have the like the head
But
stuff, not the
There is
full
a thing
body.
that allows you to change, like, if you have boobs or not.
Yeah.
What does it call them? I don't remember if I got it or not. I don't think I
You
did.
didn't get it. We didn't buy that.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't have that. I can.
You can stuff like a normal.
Like a
Yeah, you
normal
can just
woman.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you get the stuff. You, everyone gets out of the car. Is there anything else you would like to do? Would you like to check around anywhere else in the vehicle besides just getting the stuff off the woman?
As they're looking through the car, I'm tying string around all the pins.
Okay.
Are you? And I'm gonna ask Torg, like, this is gonna destroy the car, right? This back to family.
I mean, I've never blown a car up before, but I mean, these are fucking big for one, and I'm putting 5 in this bitch, so.
Okay, I'm with you. Let's go for it.
If it doesn't, if it doesn't, I got 10 more. So.
Okay. So you go ahead. Is everyone done looking through the vehicle? I guess I'll go
Let's see if
for
there's a box. Let's see if there's anything.
We have her comm link and like that shit, right? We took all of that shit.
Yep, you have all of her belongings.
Okay, yeah, then I'm fine.
Guys.
Wait. Hold on. What about the child?
Oh yeah, that's gonna burn too.
We're gonna. Okay. Yep. Okay. Cool.
I am throwing my phone in the car.
Is anyone else following suit?
Yeah.
Zero Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just do whatever they do.
Okay.
Comm link directly on one of the grenades.
You all receive a text message at the same time.
Before we throw them in the car.
like you can see them in the like as you guys throw them in the car. You can all see that each individual comlink has lit up, and it's from Red's number.
What's it say?
It says, "Bring her alive. Maybe we could talk a deal."
Yeah,
I'm looking around at the group as they're like looking at their comlinks, or I'm like, what's going on?
I don't really specifically look at the group. I look at Azrael and be like, "Thanks, bud."
What did I do?
You didn't read the text?
You do see that there's a little notification in all of your comlinks that the location turns on.
What location?
Yeah,
So-
like the location for your phone. Like the
Zero,
GPS
your whole
ones.
the explosion will attract attention. This location is always already attracted attention.
So everyone takes off going, and then you throw the or pull the pins.
Yep, all 5. With is everyone's phone in the car?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. And don't forget, badasses don't look at the explosion. They keep walking.
Okay. So, yeah, the car just is engulfed in fire.
I look back.
Of course you do.
As you look back, you see a small child's arm just go flying through the air. But there, you can't tell anything was in that car. It's a large explosion. You also notice that there are 2 nice-looking holes in each of the building that were on each side of the car.
On each side of the building. That's funny.
As you guys take off running through the shadows, trying to figure out what your next step is, that's where we'll end it tonight. Well, that happened.
It's Azrael's fault.
Dude, Azrael is such a hard hitter when he's not, like, taking, like, -8 dice.
I know.
That's true. We did your first combat experience where I was here. It's like, oh yeah, we have a
Background.
what's the background? Yeah.
Yeah, it was...
Yep.
And now that he doesn't have a background, he's actually figuring out how hard he can punch.
That'd be a way, like later on, like to pull punches and stuff.
Yeah, there's not really stun. That's the way to pull punches.
Pulling punches is doing stun damage.
I
Yeah,
pulled a punch,
Yeah, because
and I still just
he could have did 16
obliterated.
physical.
but I guess I didn't have to re-roll. But I didn't know I was going to obliterate someone either. So
Yeah.
You just didn't even know your own strength.
yeah,
Not
no, I'm
quite.
pretty much Superman in a lunatic's body. So you know.
Yeah, pretty much, dude.
What's your kryptonite then?
People
Breaking
like
his stuff.
Yeah, just
Eating
straight
people.
Background.
Background is his kryptonite. That's so true. Red, I feel like, is just going to kill everyone because he's just getting so triggered that he left his well-paying job at corporate to go and get caught up in Chicago.
Yeah, it's like this is my dream. It's like, oh wait, shit hit the fan. Oh shit hit the fan. Oh shit hit the fan.
He's like, why did I quit to become a runner? I don't
Yeah.
understand it.
yeah.
That's so funny. Red was like, I want to become a runner. Red's like, I don't want to be a runner after 48 hours. This is the
Yeah,
worst decision of my life.
I'm done. This is great
I
for a
quit.
minute, but
This would have been a good part-time job, but this
Yeah.
shit. Well, guys, all of the evidence I can say is thoroughly destroyed.
Now we gotta go kill some mafia motherfuckers.
Some crazy evidence, like they're gonna find like the what the fuck is this doing in here? Like, like this belonged to the neighbor, and then they're gonna start. Hopefully, maybe they'll connect everything to the neighbor. Man.
I was gonna say, Torg, there was someone in that house.
I was going to shoot them to death.
They would have deserved it for what they were doing.
No joke. You were gonna be like, door opens. Person says, "How may I help you?" I was going belly.
No,
I am not even joking.
he was busy in the basement, so.
Oh, he's going to jail now. 100% going to jail.
He's about
Hey
to have
guys,
he's-
we did some good.
For once, yeah. All right, I'm with it.
Silver
Kill
lining.
the cop, send a pedo to jail.
Silver lining.
Maybe we'll get you some net karma.
Holy shit! The only time shooting a man in the belly at close range would have got me karma.
Yeah, one of the very few times.
It's awesome.
Mm.
It's Torg's dream.
But I like to do stuff like that because it shows that, like, while stuff is happening, there's also way darker stuff happening that people don't bring to light.
That was definitely pretty unexpected. Like, Zero was like wanted to do something, but
You guys kept going for punching her in the face. I was waiting for my turn to scream, "Grab her handcuffs." Just put them on. And Ash was like, "Nah, I'm gonna fucking kill her."
Azrael's like, I got this, don't you worry. Why use handcuffs when you can just use fisticuffs?
He's only got logic of 2.
Dude, he was...
I mean, doom hammers.
Yeah,
He's just Hulk. He's just
Hulk smash.
Vin Diesel-sized Hulk.
Yeah, dude.
A Vin Diesel size. So Vin Diesel.
Yeah, so just Vin Diesel. You mean The Rock. Literally just The Rock.
it's like Zero. Like I wanted to role play having to do something with that, that girl, but
No, yeah, I was falling ready to take that chick to some fucking dark alley and water, but
like everything just went real south so bad. I was
she
like,
just, she beat us to the room temperature challenge, and we didn't win.
considered like actually removing her from the trunk so that we could like she would at least like they could investigate her body or all that stuff. But the point is, close, Josh. I really wanted to role play that part, but it was like
We'll play what part?
doing something about the child. But the
I would have loved to go fuck up a chomo. I would have loved it.
Shomo, child.
No. A chomo is slang for child molester. A chomo.
Oh, okay.
The guy that owned
Yeah, you put 2 and 2 together before.
most likely gonna get in trouble. So
I'm sorry, Red. Your voice cut out.
That's all right. You put 2 and 2 together before I did.
Well, that's.
True.
I mean, if you're gonna kill a kid, I'm assuming you're already a fucked up individual. You're probably gonna fuck the kid. I mean, you don't just kill kids for fun, and you're like, I'm gonna kill a kid.
Yeah, in fact, if we could go back to that house before moving on, that would be cool
Whoa,
too.
no, it's not a big deal, man. That man's in jail at this point. There's no way. He's in prison. He's already getting, by the time we get around to finding your friend and going back to his house, I'm sure he's
He'll-
already got
he'll be
butt raped
dead.
by some dude in prison at this point.
All right, yeah, okay.
or shanked to death.
Or
Or
whatever.
shanked.
Either way, I'm fine with.
Yeah, this is, I have some prep to do, that's for sure.
no, you don't. No.
I need more Band-Aids.
Yeah, you do need more
Just
Band-Aids.
just pin it all on Azrael.
It's a good choice.
You said
Red's
that.
on board. This guy screwed things up twice now.
Yikes,
It's not
dude.
meant for the Shadowrun life. He wouldn't do that.
I could do like I did in Josh's D&D run and try to save one of our players and end up just killing him.
Yeah,
I could just kill Azrael like Lenny from Mice and Men. Like, it has to be done.
Yikes.
Yeah, can I see the rabbits, Paul?
You could see all the rabbits.
This is just so dark, I can't handle this.
I can see him.
I just can't.
Also, didn't he kill a puppy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did. He hugged it
and
too
a
hard.
lady. And a lady.
Yeah.
That's why
Oh,
they
yeah.
killed him.
He just hugged the lady just a little too hard.
I think that's
Pretty
what he did
much-
with the dog too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn,
I
dude.
want to pet it and love it and squeeze it, and then it's dead.
It's more or less what you did with your fist to that woman on the ground.
I just wanted to punch somebody.
Oh, dude, you punched her real good, man. Oh my goodness. Oh.
And it'd be interesting.
Yeah, I don't. I was like, man, they're gonna have a hard time getting out of Chicago. Like prior to this session, I was like, they're gonna have to do some work to get out of here alive. And then you killed a police officer. I was like, well, are they gonna get out of Chicago?
I mean, no one's seen our face. The only face they
False.
changed.
The mafia's seen your face.
Yeah, but we already gonna fuck them up anyways.
Mm. Does anyone have a secondary comlink?
Secondary what?
Comlink?
Nope.
I have the one that the receptionist had. That's mine now.
Oh, actually, you would get this because you have a comlink. A public service announcement goes out to all of Chicago. And it is a picture of each one of you and saying serial killers on loose, very armed, insanely dangerous.
How
Okay,
how did they
this
get
is
the rest of our pictures?
Because
From-
the person,
From the mafia.
the mafia he had cyber eyes, so he was able to take pictures and upload them. as you
Okay,
guys were
so
going out.
it was me before I turned into Frank.
Yeah, it was you before you turned into Frank,
Cool.
and about to turn into Lopez.
Wait a minute. I have a ski mask on.
Sweet, there's a ski mask.
Got him.
I'm good.
Dude, you just
I have-
flooded them.
I have a distinctive style, so everybody knows
Yeah.
exactly me all the time.
Yeah, dude.
So
And
Man, you
Zero,
just keep fucking up
Zero
one after
also.
another.
So
Ezra,
really the
the
only
gift
people-
that keeps on giving.
Zero has blandness, if that helps at all.
It does. It makes it a
Well,
little more
yeah.
difficult. But I mean,
Well,
it's
he's.
the opposite of distinctive style.
yeah, it's
so
the exact opposite actually.
I feel like also Zero looks at this and goes, "What's Bill? Whatever."
No, this could be worse. You know, this isn't the technically. Like, I don't think the worst situation Zero's been in though. I would say your job overseas was way worse than this was.
You mean Japan?
Yeah,
That
I
was-
forgot.
that
Yeah,
was
you were there too,
yeah.
JJ. Yeah, that was a lot worse. Doing work for an actual dragon.
That was intense.
I kill a lot of people.
Yeah, you guys almost.
That's how I justify good times when I kill, I kill people.
Yeah, yeah, it was rough. You guys almost had to kill like the head of Japan in a bunker. In the
Almost.
State
You
House.
mean we killed the head of Japan, or vice president, I believe, right?
Yeah, you
Vice
guys
president.
killed the vice president, but you also had to kill the head guy too.
The what guy?
The head guy. There was 2 people left before that you guys didn't finish.
So you're telling me I killed the prime minister of Japan?
You guys have. Yeah, you killed the number 2. You didn't kill the number 1 though.
you shot the sheriff, but you did not kill the deputies.
Yep.
Fuck that! I shot them both.
Zero also was there for. Man, a lot of shit happened in Japan. That was rough.
All right. So I am going to sleep physically, and Torg is going to go to sleep because he needs fucking hitboxes back bad.
Sounds about right. I'll catch you all later.
Later, dudes.
See ya.
Bye.